won last year if you did it?
I don't train for anything but first place, Fouad. That's the God's honest truth. And I think for every athlete that stands on our Olympia stage, if they're saying I'm going to go there to place, then you've already lost.
Yeah. So your mindset when you do the Open, so forget the 212. Let's say when you're going into the Open, you think you can win the Olympia.
I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't think so. Okay.
That's big.
And that's not being cocky, because you know my moral compass and you know how humble I am. But as an athlete, why would you train for a show knowing that you go in there to potentially place in the top 3, top 5, whatever else? And I understand. Go on.
I just want to explain for people watching. It's not necessarily that somebody doesn't believe in themselves, but somebody might go into a show knowing maybe they can win one day, but they're not ready. So they're like, you know what? Realistically, I think I can be 8th this year. Next year, I want to be 5th. The year after, I want to be 3rd. You're coming from a position where I've already been at the top of the 212. I think I can be at the top of the Open.
I'm coming off an undefeated 212 run. And I know what it takes to be a champion. Walking, talking, mindset. It comes with a lot of pressure. A lot of guys can't handle that. Yeah. And now the elevation, the evolution and the next level, as we've touched upon in this podcast, is there. If I was to say, oh, you know, I'm going to go in and see how I fare, and if I place, it's in the top 3, it's going to be good. It's like, no, I'm sacrificing time away from my family. I'm sacrificing a lot to have that mindset. And last year, I was so convinced that I was going to become the champ. And it's not, again, to dig deeper, it's not because I'm surrounded by people that are telling me this. Yeah. If you don't believe, then it's not going to happen. Yeah. You know, you have to have that confidence in anything you do in life. You know, you start in a hostel. It's like, oh, I'm gonna start it up to, you know, to make X amount of money and be a run-of-the-mill company. No. Yeah. You started up your company. You've invested your time, your money, and the stress that comes with it to become the best. And look what you've done in the short period of time. In the last couple of years, you've started it up. Yeah. You know, in the situation they give back, as I mentioned earlier, and with the mindset you have to have for the Olympia. And if you're not training to be number 1, then you're doing a disservice to everybody that believes in you. Yeah. And that's what I am right now. It's like,